What's up, guys? We are here in Jaro, Iloilo, and behind me is the house of Mariquit, house of the wife of the former Vice President of the Philippines, Fernando Lopez. Now we're gonna go inside and check out the history behind this house. Let's go!
Casa Mariquit is a two-story ancestral home privately owned by the Javellana and Lopez kin. It is not officially a museum, but the current owners are not denying entrance to the people who seek a door to the past. Originally built in 1803 by a banker, Ramon Javellana. Then it became the home of his granddaughter, Mariquit, and her husband, Fernando Lopez, who also served as the Vice President of the Philippines in the 1950s. Before talking about the house, let me tell you the life of its well-known resident. Fernando Javellana Lopez Sr. was born on April 13, 1904 in Iloilo City to Benito Villanueva Lopez and Presentacion Javellana Javellana. He was the younger brother of Eugenio Lopez Sr. The Lopez family was the richest and most influential family in the province. Lopez studied high school at the Colegio de San Juan de Letran, finishing in 1921. He studied law in the University of Santo Tomas, earning his Bachelor of Law degree in 1925. After passing the bar examination, he did not go into private practice, but helped his older brother manage the family business. In 1945, with no prior political experience, Lopez was chosen by President Sergio Osmeña to be the mayor of Iloilo City. In 1947, he ran for senator and won the election. Lopez was one of the founders of the University of Iloilo and the FEATI University in Manila. The brothers Eugenio and Fernando owned plenty of major companies, such as the Iloilo Negros Air Express Company, the first Filipino-owned air service, the Iloilo Times, the Manila Chronicle, the ABS-CBN Corporation, the Lopez Sugar Corporation, Buy and Sell, Sky Cable, and Meralco. Aside from those, here are their other corporations. In 1949, he became Vice President under President Elpidio Quirino and concurrently worked as Secretary of Agriculture, serving until 1953. He was then elected once again as Senator and re-elected in 1959. In 1965, he ran with Ferdinand Marcos and won as Vice President. He was re-elected in 1969, making him to date the only vice president to serve two non-consecutive terms and under two different presidents. By the time martial law was declared in 1972, the Lopez family fell out of Marcos' favor and was targeted by the dictatorship because of their denunciations of Marcos' alleged corruption. They were also targeted due to their family's political influence being members of the entrenched oligarchy. The position of vice president was dissolved, and the Lopez family was stripped of most of its political and economic assets. After the removal of Marcos from power in the People Power Revolution of 1986, he became chairman of FHL Investment Corporation and vice chairman of the First Philippine Holdings Corporation. He died on May 26, 1993, a month after his 89th birthday, leaving his wife Mariquit, with whom he had 6 children.
Hey, guys, we are here in Casa Mariquit, one of the old houses here in the town of Jaro.
Casa Mariquit is well maintained, still contains many of its original furniture and old frame photographs hanging on the walls. Its original wood and red brick architecture has been preserved well, although some restoration has also been done. The housekeeper who looks after the house can also serve as your tour guide. He can share bits of information about the house. The place is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. with an entrance fee of 50 pesos. The entrance fee is used for maintaining the house. The casa didn't fall to disrepair as Mariquit and Nanding's great-grandson Robert Peña Paquet, president of Solar Electric Company, Incorporated, who had the house restored in 1993 after his great-grandfather's death. From the ground floor, one goes up a grand staircase made of thick and still gleaming Philippine mahogany to reach a small museum to the left that shows two desks owned by the former vice president. Behind the desk is Fernando Sr.'s bust and portrait painted by Fernando Amorsolo. The other rooms such as the master bedroom, dining room, and small family chapel are still well preserved. There are antique wall clocks, wooden and chipped chessboards, leather bags, faded magazines, a phonograph, and old cameras on top of the black and white photographs, portraits, and paintings. The caretaker lives behind the house with his wife and children. The caretaker is a guide, maintenance man, electrician, and security, all rolled into one, since 1996. Unfortunately, if there's not enough money, the caretaker uses his own to buy light bulbs, a floor wax, and other necessities for the house. So that's it for the history of Casa Mariquit and the life of Fernando Lopez Sr. Until next time, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Bye! So guys, if you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and feel free to comment.
Hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell. Come on guys, hit the bell.
For notifications. And don't forget to share.
And like.